How's life from where you sit?
So a couple years ago, I just kind of really stopped being a mother, stopped being a wife, stopped being a daughter, stopped being a sister, and just kind of closed up in this dark, dark world.
I would sleep till the late afternoon, and then I would go out all night, and I'd be out till 4. And then I'd come home, and it was pretty much what I did all the time. I had like a black sheet over my window. I didn't even want to see the light. I didn't really want to be alive.
Had no direction, no place to stay, didn't know where my next meal was coming from, and didn't even feel like eating because I wasn't hungry. I was that low. I just didn't care anymore.
I went through a lot of stuff, a lot of bad stuff a child isn't supposed to go through. I was about 10 years old, and my mom, she met this dude named Harold Floyd. It's one thing to actually discipline your child, but when you beat them to the point of where blood run down their back, it's something totally different. He would use belts, whip cords. His favorite though was drop cords. I had got to the point where, I stopped crying. I wouldn't allow myself to cry. I stopped crying. And I couldn't do nothing at the time because I was too young, but I wanted to. So one night, I waited until he got drunk, and I made my move. I ran. Well, all the way from the city back to the country on foot. And that would be the equivalent of walking from Nashville to Memphis. They took me to the police station, and they told me to take off my shirt because they wanted to check me. And when they seen me, my mom was facing some serious charges. And so I grew up mostly in and out of boys' homes and stuff with the mentality of nobody cares for me. You're a loser. You're never gonna amount to nothing.
The Nashville Rescue Mission offers comfort, a safe place, a fresh start, and the time and guidance it takes to truly change.
I didn't know how to change the way I lived.
I think I cried every day, and wondering if I would make it and how I was gonna make it and how I was gonna be away from my children.
Then the program actually started kicking in.
It's a lot of wisdom in this place, and I'm happy that I'm allowed to come in and like a sponge, soak it up and absorb it and utilize it. If I could sum up what the Nashville Rescue Mission was in my own words, I would say that it's God's spiritual boot camp.
My heart is completely changed.
I now actually look in the mirror and like what I see, what I'm becoming, the process that I'm becoming.
I'm not fixed, but I've got a good outlook on life when I get out of here. I'm happy to go home and be a true happy person that I used to be a long, long time ago.
Every day that I wake up, I know that it's a gift from God, because I'm supposed to be here. But somebody cared enough to pray for me. So I have plans for that. A wife, children. Because I don't want to be a daddy. Anybody can be a daddy. I'm going to be a good father.
It says, what defines us is how well we rise after falling.
The Nashville Rescue Mission. comfort, change, a safe place to fall.
I'm just happy all together. I got joy. Oh yeah. That was the old me. That's the new me.